Do I need more than just a power conditioner? Well, this good question comes to us from Andy in Chi-Town, Chicago. Paul, I'm building a house in Colorado. Hey, that's where I live. And the power company requires it to have its own 25 kVA. That's kilovolt amp transformer. That's a good-sized transformer. Which will be located just outside the garage. Yikes, well, I hope it's quiet. A lot of those things buzz. Being a dedicated unit, would a power regenerator add much over a good conditioner and a surge unit? I am planning on running dedicated lines from the circuit breaker box in the house to the stereo equipment. Additionally, is there something I should be placing at the box as well? Best to incorporate correctly the first time. Well, golly, good luck building your home. It sounds like it's going to be pretty fancy schmancy there, building your own home in Colorado, and you live in Chicago. Must be one of those mountain palaces. Good job. So, we all live off of 25 kVA transformers. Some of us share that 25 kVA transformer with our neighbors, and some of us don't. So from the aspect of sharing, man, you are in hog heaven because you're not sharing your power with anybody. So the sine wave coming out of that transformer is likely going to be pretty dang clean. It doesn't address, so you need neither conditioner nor power regenerator to solve those problems of flat top waveforms, of distortion that we would often recommend. But what you have that is identical to what I have, to what everybody out here has, is the dynamic voltage drops from the resistance of the wires in your home. So as your power amplifier, or if you're building a theater or whatever you're building, as those draw power dynamically, you're modulating the line. And the impedance is relatively high, regardless of whether you have a dedicated transformer or you don't. And that's something that a power plant fixes. And that's where most of the dramatic improvements in power happen from, that lowering of the impedance by virtue of regulating the power. That regulation within 1/10 of a volt that a power plant will give you is in effect lowering that impedance so that whenever you draw current, it's steady. It's just like a rock. That is where the majority of sound improvement in the system comes from. And you're at no advantage other than me or anybody else. So the only advantage you have is that of wave shape. So yeah, I would, it sounds like you're putting in a high-end place and a system, go for it. Put a couple of P20s, whatever you want, depending on your system in there. And dedicated lines are an excellent idea. Good for you. At this point, it's bupkis. What's it cost? $100, $200? Oh, smart move. Do it. And then plan on having power regeneration in there. The only other thing that you might consider, given it sounds like you have a decent budget you can spend on stuff, you might think about a whole house surge protector. Definitely do not put isolation transformers in there. A, you don't need it. B, they're not great for the power. Or for the power, but for your system. You don't want those in there. Don't do it. But if you can afford a whole house surge protector, that's not a bad idea. That's great. There's a lot of lightning storms here in Colorado. You can have strikes that'll put surges and spikes, though unlikely. So if you're comfortable spending a few bucks and you want to get it just perfect, whole house surge protector. I don't know, they're probably $1,000 or so. But yeah, and talk to your electrician about that. But otherwise, go with regeneration and good luck with your house. I assume you're probably a skier, so get out there in them slopes. All right. Let us know how it goes. Drop us a line, please. And once you're in Colorado, you better come here and visit us, okay? Seriously, come visit. we'd love to have you. All right, bye.